Hi there, welcome to EB Education Consult. Um, Today I want us to take some few minutes to look at one scholarship that is available for Africans to study a master's program in their university of choice in Australia. The name of the scholarship is Australia Award Scholarship in Africa. If you Google, you find this scholarship information, and they opened for application since the 1st of February this year for the 2026 intake, and the closing date is 30th of April. So let's say we have approximately 60 days to file our application. A little bit about the scholarship application. Here they are encouraging women and people with disabilities or other marginalized group to apply because they have a system equity of access procedure in place to support applicants from the above mentioned groups. So if you're a woman and or you are a person with disability, or you belong to a non-marginalized group and you meet the eligibility criteria, you should take advantage of the opportunity and apply accordingly. There are two types of the scholarships. I will show you the second one, but for this particular one, the scholarship allows citizens of eligible African countries to obtain postgraduate qualification at Australian tertiary institution, and these African countries include Ghana. So if you are from Ghana, Nigeria, any of the West African countries, so they are listed down here, right? All these countries are eligible to apply: Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Cote d'Ivoire, Congo, Egypt, Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Madagascar, Malawi, Mauritius, Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, and then Zimbabwe. And now the priority fields or areas of study that are considered under this scholarship are agriculture and food security, climate change, foreign policy and international security, gender, disability and social inclusion, and then we have the mining and energy field. All these fields are eligible under this scholarship, and let's look at the package of this scholarship or the benefits one stands to obtain, achieve upon gaining the scholarship. So they will offer you a return air travel, which means that they will buy your ticket to and from your home country, from your home country to Australia to study, and then back to your home country. The air ticket will be taken care of by the scholarship, and a one-off establishment allowance on arrival. This is like a lump sum money given to beneficiaries upon the arrival to settle some expenses and stuff. They also cover your tuition fees and monthly stipend for living expenses. They also have introductory academic program that you can benefit from overseas student health cover for the duration of the scholarship. So it is a requirement that you have a health insurance in Australia, and this scholarship will cover that. Supplementary academic support like attendance to conferences, research related costs, publication costs, if any, those will be covered by the scholarship. Field allowance in case you go to field to collect data for research student and masters by coursework, which has a compulsory field work component. And then for those with disability, there will be disability support and reasonable adjustment for people with disability. So take note of this. And now applicant must meet all eligible requirements detailed in the scholarship policy handbook available here. And it's also, so let's check the detailed information about the eligibility. The scholarship policy handbook. This is PDF. Let's go for the PDF and see. So as established by 2023, there are a lot of requirement applying for the award. General eligibility. Let's see here, what is the general eligibility? Over here, to be eligible for this award, applicant must be minimum 18 years of age as of 1st February or at the time they are applying of the year commencing the scholarship, a citizen of participating country that we have talked about already, not a citizen of Australia, hold permanent residency in Australia or be applying for visa to live in Australia permanently, not married to, engaged to, or a de facto of a person who holds or is eligible to hold Australian or New Zealand citizenship or permanent residency at any time during the application, selection, and mobilization phase. So if you are married to somebody from Australia, if you engage to somebody Australian or New Zealand, if you have a person, if you are related to a person who by default is eligible to be Australian citizen or New Zealand citizen or permanent residency of these two countries, then you are not eligible. Not be currently serving military personnel. Not be current serving military personnel, so you don't have to be in the military. Not have previously received long-term Australia award in the previous 4 years. Not hold conviction of criminal activities. Have satisfied any specific criteria established by the program area or the government of the applicant country of citizenship, having worked a certain number of years in appropriate sector. Okay. Be able to satisfy the admission requirement of the institution at which the award is to be taken. This may mean that program areas will need to withdraw an award offer if the recipient cannot satisfy the institution admission requirement. This may not be known until program areas request a placement at selected institution. Be able to satisfy all requirements of the Department of Home Affairs to hold a student visa, not be applying for scholarship for a course or study at an academic level lower than already achieved. Okay, so if you have a master's program, you are not going to apply for masters. If you have masters, you are not going to apply for a bachelor. If you have PhD, you are not going to apply for masters. So applicant must inform the program area of any connection or relationship to staff, employee, or staff grade. Applicants working in their government, regional, civil society in the third country. So say program area may consider the following exceptions to the above in relation to applicants being required to apply from their country of citizenship. So if you are from Ghana, you must apply from Ghana. However, if you are a Ghanaian working in, let's say, another African country on area under consideration, you can still apply from that country. Applicants studying in Australian or New Zealand secondary schools applicants residing in immediate regions to which they will be willing to grant an award. Country and regional profile. Applicant must read the participating country regional profile for details on application process, as opening and closing dates and documentation required may vary. Profiles may be found here. So let's see what they require in terms of the specific participating country. I am interested in using Africa as an example. Australian International Development Assistance in Africa help promote prosperity, reduce poverty, and enhance political stability. The following countries are eligible, and we have already spoken about that. Okay, let's go back. So let's check this requirement. Most people do miss opportunities because of English language requirement, and so it's incumbent to be sure that you meet the specific requirement listed here in the requirement. An applicant or awardee will meet DFT English language requirement for receiving Australian award scholarship in their first language, if their first language is English, and if they have undertaken their education in English, evidenced by their academic transcript. So Ghana, Nigeria, English-speaking countries where you have taken your studies in English or your official language is English, you can be accepted without provision of test scores. Note that some institutions may still require evidence of English language proficiency, and the program area relying on the above may need to check whether Australian institutes accept applicants from particular region or with qualification from English language institute. What this means is that for the scholarship, if you studied, for example, in Ghana in English, they don't have problem. But if you are applying to a certain university, and the university, despite the fact that you have studied in Ghana, is still requiring you to provide test score, then you must meet that university's requirement as well. So irrespective of you studying in English in your bachelor's studies, or English being your official language or first language, you will still be expected to write the test according to the universities or the institutions acceptance criteria. They accept test of International English Language Testing System, test of English as a foreign language, and also Pearson's test of English academic. So all these are expected. This English language test result must be valid at 1st January of the year in which the awardee is commencing studies in Australia. Alright, you will need also academic academic are valid for 2 years. So if you write a test, English language test, it's valid for 2 years, so it cannot be more than 2 years at the time you are commencing. And they have listed the scores, the required scores for each test here, so you can read more about this. All right, let's go back to our original document. In addition to the listed criteria were here, right? Now I think they have revised it for the 2026 intake, be a minimum of 25 years of age, and there is no cap how old the maximum age. So as long as you are eligible to study and you are at least 25 years, you can apply, and have 5 years of postgraduate work experience working in the field related to their field of study. And remember, the field of studies are listed up here. So if you're working in any of these fields, you are eligible to apply. Be employed at the time of applying for the scholarship. Be a citizen of eligible. We have mentioned that. Not already hold or be undertaking a master's degree or equivalent. Already hold undergraduate degree. Yes, you should have it. Not have previously received your long-term Australia award. Applicants from all francophone and lusophone countries must meet the minimum requirement. Okay, so that is up to them, and the minimum requirements again have been repeated here. All right, we will look at the application processes. It's quite very simple. You fill online form, and after that you would also upload a supporting document, and the supporting documents have been listed below here. The supporting documents are passport, undergraduate certificate, degree certificate, undergraduate transcript, curriculum vitae, employer reference report, so like a recommendation letter from your employer, and then you need also academic reference from your previous lecturer. And again, if you are required to provide this, then you have to do this for the francophone and lusophone countries. But maybe if you are from anglophone, you must also upload English proficiency letter that you acquired from your university or wherever it fits. Quick information about the selection criteria. Once applied, application will be shortlisted for selection interview after eligibility check. The selection procedure include an interview. Applicants will be assessed against the following area: academic competence, potential outcome, specifically the contribution to development outcome in Africa, professional and personal leadership attributes, including relevant work experiences. All applicants will receive notification as to whether they have been successful in August 2025. Again, the promotion for disability, etc. And also for the women, you are invited to specially apply. Just a quick one, again, the list of documents probably. Yeah, so once more, we're saying that the application is open until 30th of April, and all that we stated have also been listed here. The full 20 intake eligibility is the same. It's the same information that we have spoken about. And then, if you would like to learn more about Australian scholarships, Australian Award Africa, before you apply, you can visit here, and then register for information session. They organize, I think, a webinar, so you can learn more about that. But if you want to go straight to the apply, this is the form. You go here, you click on the apply now form, and then you fill very easy application process. You fill all this information, and then you submit, and you will have the opportunity to also submit your upload your documents after the submission. So this is quite important process, very simple, and I wish that everyone can apply to this program because it seems quite flexible, and it will be starting in 2026, so you have enough time to prepare to relocate. There was quick there was a quick information about the master's pre-interview information session, and here you can learn so much about how to prepare for the interview. The pre-interview information one is about selling yourself at the interview, what is special about you, how to prepare interview tips, read the panel as you enter the room, use good manners, turn your mobile phone off, smile, and all that. You have all the tips to prepare adequately for the scholarship. So there is for the interview. So there is no reason why you shouldn't pass or succeed in this one. All right. So I think that is it for now. Application and selection processes. This page does not exist. Okay, that's fine. So basically, it's easy application process. They will match you with, after applying, they will match you with universities or institutions that have these programs, and you can develop your expertise there. There is also another type of award, but that is for short courses, and the short courses have not been announced yet. But once they are announced, they will be available on this same website, and so you can check as and when necessary to see if there are some short courses where you qualify to take and be sponsored by the Australian award. The short courses, according to this information, may be delivered in Australia, Africa, or online, or across all these locations. So keep checking, and I wish you the best of luck in your search for opportunity to study scholarship abroad. And for my people with a great background, please do well to try out some of this, and I wish you the very best. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to comment and subscribe. If you do have a question, you can leave it in the comment section, and you will be attended to accordingly. And please do check the description of this video for the links to the application site. Thank you, and all the best.